You've probably been told this before. You're talented. You're gifted. You're naturally smart. It sounds like a compliment. But psychology shows that hearing this too often might be one of the worst things that can happen to your motivation, your confidence, and your future success. And if you stay until the end of this video, you'll understand why some of the most talented people burn out, while others with average ability quietly surpass everyone else. Think back to school. There was always that one kid, the smart one, the one teachers praised effortlessly. Now fast forward to today. Where are they? Some did fine, but many? They stopped trying. They avoided challenges. They quit the moment things stopped being easy. Meanwhile, the kid who struggled, the one who had to work twice as hard, often ends up more resilient, more consistent, and more successful. This isn't coincidence. It's psychology. In 1998, psychologists Claudia Muller and Carol Dweck conducted a famous study on motivation. They gave children challenging puzzles. Afterward, all the kids were told they did well. But here's the twist. Half of them were praised for being smart. The other half were praised for their effort. Then the kids were given a choice. Easy puzzles, medium puzzles. Very difficult puzzles. The results were shocking. The kids praised for being smart avoided the difficult puzzles. They chose the easy ones. They spent less time trying, and they enjoyed the task less. But the kids praised for effort? They sought out challenges. They persisted longer. And they actually enjoyed the experience. Same ability, same performance, different praise, massively different outcomes. Now, here's why being called talented can backfire. When you're praised for talent, your identity becomes tied to looking smart, not getting better. Failure stops being feedback. It becomes a threat. Because if you fail, what does that say about your talent? So subconsciously, you avoid situations where you might fail. You avoid difficulty. You avoid risk. Not because you're lazy, but because you're protecting your identity. This creates a silent rule in your mind. If I have to try hard, maybe I'm not actually talented. And that belief is deadly. And this happens everywhere. In school, smart students stop raising their hand. They panic when subjects get hard. They collapse under pressure. In sports, naturally gifted athletes stop training properly. They rely on talent until someone outworks them. In adulthood, people quit careers when progress slows. They avoid learning new skills. They say, maybe this just isn't for me. Not because it isn't, but because it stopped being easy. Talent creates comfort, and comfort kills growth. Now here's the flip side. People who are praised for effort develop a different identity. They don't think, I'm smart. They think, I get better when I put in work. Failure doesn't threaten who they are, it reinforces it. Struggle becomes proof that they're learning. Difficulty becomes a signal that growth is happening. This is called a growth mindset, and it's one of the strongest predictors of long-term success. Motivation isn't about hype. It's about control. When you believe success comes from talent, something you can't fully control, your motivation collapses under pressure. But when you believe success comes from effort, something you do control, you keep going. Because even on bad days, you can still show up. You can still try. You can still improve. That belief alone makes people unstoppable. So what do if you've been labeled talented your whole life? You change the story you tell yourself. Instead of saying, I'm not good at this, say, I'm not good at this yet. Instead of asking, what if I fail? Ask, what will I learn? And most importantly, start praising yourself for actions, not outcomes. Effort, consistency, showing up when it's hard. That's the real advantage. Talent might give you a head start, but effort determines how far you go. The world isn't dominated by the most gifted people. It's dominated by the ones who refuse to quit when things stopped being easy. So stop protecting your talent. Start building your resilience. Because the moment you stop trying to look smart is the moment you actually become dangerous.